Morning, everybody. How you guys doing? How you been? What you up to? Well, all that's important. But I hope you're having as a productive day as I am. I woke up, watched the news, always bad, and then I did the yard, leaf blowed the yard, made breakfast, eating breakfast while live streaming and talking to you while writing a book. And I still gotta go to work. Let's get to it. All right, so we're gonna pick up where we left off on the uh, gem of the book we're writing together. The title, The Gemstone of Agathon. So we left off. So far, the supposed main character, Finny Frandle, was a jeweler in the city of Lord Denendal, and he was doing his little gem hunting he was doing, and he came across a Minotaur lady who was also taking care of her children, gave her a gem she requested for who knows what, and then Nats ended up getting done for the day, went home, and then a ashen creature, supposed creature named Vusha, showed up and demanded a certain object that he promised her 40 years ago. And he gave it to her, although he got a bit of a peep show for it. And then she left. And that's where we're picking up. Now, where we're at right now, you're at a fork in the road. What do you do at this fork? You know, it's like if you have your story already stenciled out, go with that. But if you don't, like I don't, I just kind of go with it. Then I just add that to my notes later. So if I have to re-reference something later in the book, you can. So that's something you can do. So there's that. So thank you, Findy. Our transaction is complete. I must go. I hope you enjoyed looking at me, because it will never happen again. As she finished, Vusha left as quickly as she appeared now. All right. So what's his reaction to that? Well, let's see. I'd imagine he'd be pretty stunned for the whole thing. You know, some ashen creature shows up, puts a gem in its mouth, turns out to be a fairly attractive woman, turns into a fairly attractive woman, staying there butt naked, and pretty much takes a bunch of his clothing, puts it on, and leaves. So yeah, he'd be pretty stunned. Finny sat back down in his armchair, looking stunned at what had just happened, or just transpired. Hands aren't woke up yet. So there we go. A little bit more about her. When it comes to writing, I noticed these days people like immediate gratification, like they're addicted to it. People need that sense of satisfaction. They need to know what is going on or what they're doing and know right now. But that's not what it's about. It's about finding out over time and building that suspense. And then when you find out, it's like, oh wow, you know. But yeah, a lot of people, they're like, well, tell me your backstory. No, you got to keep reading. Gonna have to keep reading it. So yeah, there's that. Let's see, what are my alerts? Yep, I can't spell armchair. just so you know, to write doesn't mean you have to be a great speller. Or like, win the spelling bee in high school. Because that's just more of an that's more of a extracurricular competition for the smarty pants in school. So yeah, let's see, nobody's watching, nobody's chatting. That's all right. That's all right. We'll get big one day. Who knows when, but we'll do it. So obviously this book is based 100% in fiction. So if you guys ever got any ideas, shoot them at me. We'll put them in there best we can, as long as it's not too ridiculous. Now in this book, there's going to be magic, swords, violence. There's going to be knights. Let's say knights, armor, romance. Not too much though. If there's too much, it gets a little icky, sticky ickiness. And none of that graphic shit, like, oh, I'm going to sleep with my sister. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Nope. Nope. Not a good thing to push out there. Anyway, let's get to it. All right. So she's heading out of town, right? You can see her through the window. You could see her outside his home, commas are magical, through a window overlooking the road of his house, period. He observed her steal a horse from the baker, comma, and tear off across the city, heading out of town. So now we're unveiling a little bit more about him. He's sitting there sipping his cold tea from the morning breakfast, which was hot, but now is cold. I have got to stop doing business with people or things of that sort. All right, so he sat there and thought to himself, I've really got to stop doing business with people or things like that. So, cool. What else does he do? Who else does he know? We'll have to figure and find it out, won't we? Yes, we will. Okay. So, creative juices going. No viewers yet, but the day is young. But I've only got like an hour, so let's keep typing. I don't know how long I'm going to keep going, though. So kind of a boring character, right? Just some jeweler who has some rando show up, say, give me the stuff you promised 40 years ago. Okay. Where to go from here? Where to go? New thought. Here we go. Now, I know this might feel like Bilbo Baggins. It's going to take a directional turn because while jewelers are important, they make in my experience, maybe everybody's different, they make a poor main character. So they make a great second character. Maybe bankroll people. It's hard to say. Let's see. It is a bad sentence. Okay. Who is he? Finny. That's who. Who is it? Let's find out. Who is at the door? What's up, viewer? How you doing? How you been? We're doing writing stuff, and here we write again. All right. Please write in the chat who should be at the door right now. Who is at the door? Who is it? Who's at the door? A lord, a lady, a knight, a noble, a thief, a murderer, an assassin. Who is it? I'll wait. Is it Mom? Here, I'll let you read and you let me know. Ooh. I don't know what it is, but this year the Nats are bad, bad, bad. Come on, viewer. Who's at the door? Well, I guess I'll just have to decide for you. I'll be right back. All right, chat. So I'll make the decision for you. Who is at the door? Well, maybe it's the main adventurer. We'll see. All right, but instead it was Lydia Greenleaf Oak hyphen Dare and Varen Oak. Maybe her husband or his husband. Who knows? Let's see here. All right, so we have 2 new characters into the book. We got Lydia Greenleaf Oak and Varen Oak. Let's see. Add them to our little information. Okay. Maybe they're important, maybe they're not. All right. And there's that. We got 5 alerts. There. Misspelled commotion instead. Close, yes, has an E. There. Now when it comes to like grammarly correcting the whole speaking points, like when people are talking, I'm specific with what I ignore because oftentimes people don't speak how books want you to write or how Grammarly wants you to correct and write. Because people use a lot of slang or a lot of over speaking or overcomplicating the words in which they wish to use. So, but I think that is all I'm going to have time for today. I'm afraid. I'm sorry it's short. Sorry to cut it short. But if you got any ideas as to who these 2 people could be, Let me know. You just read it. It's right there. Pause it on your screen. Let me know who you think who these two people should be. Bad people, good people. Some the size of your head. But anyway, guys, take her easy. Take care. Stay strapped. Don't get clapped. But if you want to keep watching or check me out on the Mad Merc of the North. I do a lot of video gaming late at night here in Ohio time. I play a little bit of everything. So, yeah, come on over. Hang out. It's a good time. Take her easy. See ya.